Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name's Mindy Grace and this is my YouTube girl of a different era. So today we are actually going on our first thrifting adventure together. So I hope you guys enjoy it. As if you've watched my last video, which I can link below in the description, I'm talking about how I'm officially beginning to vintageify my wardrobe. And I said, I'd be sewing some things and also thrifting some things. So my mom and I went on our birthday date just a few days ago to a bunch of our favorite thrift stores. And I found some great things. And I'll be showing you them and kind of the outfits I put together with some of them that I bought and then some of the stuff I already had at home. So thank you for stopping by and let's get and go see the cool things that I got at the thrift store. Today, and I'm going to show you some of the cool stuff we got at the thrift stores. So come on, let's look through it. First off, I was really trying, as you know, to keep in mind vintage and vintageifying, and so many times my mom's like, do you like this? And I'm like, I kind of like it, but it's not what I'm going for. And I actually do suggest that way of dealing stuff, because it really helps you narrow down what you want so you don't come home with way too much stuff, which I have done in the past. Okay. First off, we have this darling little peasant blouse style shirt. It's simple. I love it. I've just fallen in love with peasant blouses, and it was a huge thing in the 40s, so keep your eye out for something like this. Next thing I came across isn't really vintage, okay, but it was too cute to pass up. This lovely little jean coat, and the lace kind of makes it look vintagey. And you can wear it with an outfit, kind of westerny, right? Because I have to do something kind of westerny with my leaving this year. And sort of the same western vibe. I'm going with this little shirt thing, which almost has a peasant blousey feel. Maybe I'll turn it into something a little more vintagey. We'll see. But it was just so westerny, Next thing I came across, I was quite excited about. It's like a modern girdle, but so awesome for 40s. I'm excited to try it out because I was thinking about buying an antique one. Like, hey, $3. Can you argue with $3? Not very well. So I'm excited to try this out. And it's really cool, and it has real boning in it, so it's like modern corset, right guys? So really epic here. it's just a nice skirt. It was kind of nicer in the store. It looks a little, I don't want to say frumpy, a little big. Thankfully the waist can cinch down, so not quite sure what its life expectancy living in this house is, but hey, might as well try it out. And it's always nice to have clothes you don't really mind if they get beat up. Just a random nightgown. Not very anything vintage about it, but nightgowns are technically, I needed a few more. Then the interesting piece my mom found, she's like, look at this blouse. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so cute. And then I realized, I'm like, why does it have eyelets? So apparently it's supposed to be more like a, so you like lace it up, and it's got a really neat idea, and I'm going to be trying that out and see how it goes. But lovely skirt, and I'm so excited to have found a few skirts that fit me, because for some reason it's just hard to do. Lovely, you know, maybe, you know, the Prince Paisley, but it's just really, really awesome. It's a nice feeling, and I'll be able to get lots of good wear out of it. In the same line, here is one of the world's cutest skirt ideas. Right here, it's got a little stretch waistband in the back, but it's got this really cool, like, I want to say collar waistband, and it's just really epic. This giant sweater dress, which is going to look really good with a belt, but hey, you know, sweater dresses were kind of in at times, so they're not a modern thing at all. And speaking of belts, look at this total lovely little belt thing here. I think it's just one of the cutest things ever, and I love belts like this. Of course, always keep your eyes out for white shirts, because you need a few white button-ups. I found this one, I really like it because it doesn't have any darts in it, and sometimes if a shirt's like too big on me, the dart will hit like lower than it's supposed to and look really frumpy. So I just kind of like the way this is loose, and you know, I can just wear it with things, and it's going to be totally timeless. Lovely little tank top blouse. Myself like a pencil skirt, so this is gonna be interesting. I want to get like kind of set up like a cool office outfit just for fun, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, pencil skirt. They're kind of hard to walk in, but they're kind of also really vintage. Pajamas that are like cool plaid things, not necessarily vintage, but hey, it's got a vintage print to it. And speaking of that white blouse we just looked at, I came across this lovely little polka dotted dress, and I'm gonna wear it like a jumper dress. So I'm gonna wear my white blouse under it. Here, and I'm gonna have to add a button. I'm gonna have to repair this. When you're thrifting things, always be willing to repair them. So this is going on my repair pile. Speaking of my repair pile, I came across this just totally cute skirt. Kind of like came loose here. So I've just got to, you know, it's not a bad repair at all. I've just got to like stitch the material back on, which won't take me very long. And this really isn't vintage. vintage, but I believe it was handmade because there's no tags in it. And I think it's Mennonite, because it's got this sort of front to it, which they always have. I just kind of really like it because it feels so, like, I just feel like I can just put this on in a summer evening and not really care what happens to it. And at the same time, I just love the print. And the zipper is stuck, so I may have to take out the entire zipper and put it back in. My mom just came across this shirt that said, "Blessed." She's like, "Mindy, do you want it?" I'm like, "Sure." And dun 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 dun, found this sheet. Guys, this is a sheet. Isn't it the cutest print though? I'm making a dress out of this. Yes. Another sheet, thrift, flip, along the blue. Totally excited to do that. And if you guys have stayed up to date with my blog and stuff, you'll say, "Mindy, I've seen those shoes on you before." This is hilarious, guys. Legit, the same size, the same exact style, but in a different color. It's black instead of blue. Isn't that cool? I just had to get them because I'm like, they're the same at the same store, probably put there by the same person. So I just had to. Slip to wear under my skirt. My mom found some more warm leggings. And before I switch gears here, I'm going to show you my cute little black cardigan. Because I needed one and I'm collecting these because they're totally vintage. And this totally epico hat. Right? Cute. I'll be wearing it a lot. And my mom found this cute little clutch purse. So hopefully I'm going to have a few outfits for it to go with. Kind of cute. You guys know my 1860s dress. My Civil War dress. I've been like needing, the last two things I need are stockings and shoes. And the shoes, to get a good pair, would cost me like over $200. And I am a poor person right now, right? I don't have a lot of money to just go spending $200 on shoes. And a lot of people want to just spend $200 on shoes for a gift. So I decided I was going to keep my eye out for shoes that could work at a thrift store. I came across a few pairs, then I came across this one. The only problem is they're like tight fitting, so if my foot grows anymore, I don't think I'll wear them. But they were like $9. Here's the best part. Look at them. As you can see though, the laces do not come up to the top. I'm just going to be poking holes and making it lace all the way up to the top. I'm super excited, even though this isn't real leather or whatever. It's totally awesome. And hopefully, you know, they'll be able to work for me for like a year or something. If they get too small, you know, then they get too small, but at least I'll have that. And maybe in a year I'll be able to get more. And for my stockings, I came across these nice little, you know, wool ones that go all the way up. But I am going to trim them and finish the edge somehow, I think. And then use these as my stockings. Not historically accurate, folks, but cost effective is sometimes more important to a certain extent. So yeah, I'm really excited about all these things I thrifted, and Sorry, this is a little not vintage, but 1860s, so beyond that, right? And I got lots of stuff, and hopefully
While a cigarette was burning, my heart was burning too. A smoke ring for your finger, you fashioned in the blue. While a cigarette was burning, our smoke dreams all came true. We tried to make them linger, as lovers always do. From foolish dreams we woke, for love's a joke that goes up in smoke. Now in each cigarette I see you yet. Somehow I shall never forget. While a cigarette was burning, we loved and laughed and learned that hearts were made for breaking.
so that's a wrap. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you've got any questions for how you want, if you want to sort of get some vintage outfits and you want any tips and tricks, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to answer your questions. So yeah, anything you've got to ask, go ahead. And hopefully this will not be our only thrifting adventure, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If so, please give it a like and subscribe for more. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be putting out a video soon about
totally disrupting my closet and getting rid of all my modern stuff. So
stay tuned for that, because I've got a base wardrobe now, really, so I can't keep putting up excuses. So yeah, throwing stuff out sounds fun. I mean, I'll just be thrifting it, but yeah, uprooting my wardrobe. So stay tuned for that. I've got lots of fun stuff coming up in the future, and enjoy the lovely weather. And I will see you next time, where we are making our story history, one creation at a time.